What's happening? How you doing? Hope your day went well. Mine was okay. Could have been better, but we always have tomorrow, right? Be more productive. So, season 5, episode 3, Game of Thrones, High Sparrow. We open with Arya and the many-faced god, I guess that's their, religion. But the guy who was killing people for Arya, who she freed, that's Jesus. He's playing Jesus. He keeps changing into different people. He's Jesus. So he's like her mentor, her tutor at this thing, teaching her how to be nameless and faceless and whatever. Arya is, she's eager to learn. She needs to be humbled, I guess. She's getting slapped around by some young lady. And she was like, who are you? Who are you? You didn't even earn a coin. And Arya was like, oh, you about to find out. She goes to get Needle. And then medieval Jesus shows up. And, he tells her, he was like, she's not ready. She was like, I'm ready. She was like, how are you Arya Starks? And you wearing Arya's clothes and you got all her stuff. So the next scene, Arya throws all her money or clothes away, but she can't throw away Needle. She hides Needle, which is, I like that. Cersei, so oh my God, Marjorie and Cersei's youngest son gets married, and they went at it right away. Marjorie, she's playing dude. I mean, obviously, because she wants power. She's a young Cersei. She heated though. The king said, "This is all I want to do." So after they got done having sex, he said, "This is all I want to do, all day, every day, for the rest of time." Young man, well said. So yeah, they got it in immediately. Marjorie called. She's putting stuff in his ear about like, oh, your mom, you'll always be your mom's baby. She loves you and this and that. So so in the next scene, you see him asking like, Mom, you don't really like it here. I think you should spend time in Casterly Rock and all that. Like, Marjorie cold. I like her. But unfortunately, that means she's going to die. I'm sure of it. There was this one scene where, Cersei comes to see Margie, and Margie is, talking to her girls about the night before. And, so Cersei, she strolls up and, and they start talking and she's like, oh my God, we did it so many times. And so Cersei's about to leave. She's like, whatever, I'm finna bounce. She was like, wait, what do I call you? Do I call you mother? Do I call you the mother queen? What do I call you? Cersei was like, listen, there's no need to go into all of that. She's like, okay. She was like, it's just that, when I have a baby, many times we done it last night. Cersei was like, whatever you need, okay? Remember. Oh, then she walked away, all tight-lipped. It was great. It was pretty great. Cersei is, she getting a taste of her own medicine. So the preacher on, Westeros, or not Westeros, or wherever they are, was about to get it in at a brothel, at one of Littlefinger's brothels, and they, some religious fanatics led by her, Cersei's nephew, they came in, stripped him, made him beat him naked out in front of the people. So they made him say, so then he came to Cersei like, yo, something's got to be done. So Cersei goes to visit their leader, and their leader is this benevolent, old man feeding the hungry in a very stinky place. And it feels like he dropped some game on Cersei. Anyway, Cersei sends a letter to a sparrow to Littlefinger, which I'm guessing saying, it's saying that we took your brothel. Your brothel got to shut down because it's unholy. Well, Littlefinger gets that message, but he gets it from Roose. So Roose brings it to him, and basically he's saying, listen, if we got our thing going on, how are you still, getting messages from Cersei? And Littlefinger was like, whatever. I got my thing from them. Once me and you link, we can do damage, basically. I'm finna write Cersei back. And Roose was like, I want to see that letter. So, that was a nice little, messaging, nice little message there. You know what I mean? Maybe not a message, but just like a chess match about something that's going to happen. Theon still looks crazy. Oh, my God. So they're marrying Sansa to Ramsay. I don't know if Littlefinger knows how crazy Ramsay is. And once Sansa found out, she was like, nah, I'll starve myself before I let that shit happen. And, Littlefinger gets control of the situation, and he says to her, he says, stop being a bystander. He said, there's no justice in this world unless you make it. He said, you loved your family, so avenge them. So I don't know if that was game to try to get in so she can kill them, or I don't know. Who knows with Littlefinger now? Sansa almost saw Theon, or, Theon saw her. He turned his head. That's going to be interesting. Theon looked like he's gaining confidence, about to do something. I don't know. We'll see. So Brienne is going to try to make Podrick a knight. She's always mean to him. I guess she's feeling, sad about it. I don't know. Jon is visited by Stannis again. Stannis tries to, once again bring him to his side. He said, "Yo, I'll make you." So he's like, "I'll make you Lord. I'll make you Jon Stark." So Snow means bastard, apparently, because Roose is a little dude. His name, he gets the last name Roose and Jon Snow. I guess I missed that a long time ago, but anyway. And again, Stannis tells Jon Snow, he said, "You're an honorable dude." Jon was like, "Thank you." He was like, it's not a compliment. Honor got your father killed." And he leaves, and then his goon says, "Listen, he sees something in you," yada, yada, yada. Later on, as king of the Night's Watchmen, Jon holds his first meeting, delegating the responsibilities. And the Greybeard dude, the one who hid with Sam's girlfriend and the thing during the fight with the wildlings for the wall, to protect the wall, he was like, "I ain't doing shit." Jon was like, "Oh, you ain't gonna do nothing? Hey, get him, bring him outside." They put the stump there, they place him down. Jon is like, "Any last words you want to say?" And he was like, I'm sorry. So anyway, now Stannis walks out. Stannis is looking at him. Jon is like, "Damn, I really didn't want this dude to start crying." Chop, chop. He chopped his head off anyway. Sometimes you got to chop people's head off, man. Figuratively and literally. Well, not literally these days, but sometimes you got to chop them off, Like K-Dot said, you got to lay something down and make a threat, Otherwise, we don't believe you. You need more people. Shout out to Hov. So Tywin and Varys arrive in one of Queen's cities, I guess it was. There was a Red Queen follower amongst the fray, slaves. And I think that's going to come back to bite people later. So Tyrion wants to find a brothel. And he finds the brothel, but he can't get it up. So he goes to pee. I guess maybe he got whiskey. Well, maybe too drunk. And old Paul Walker sees him, snatches him up, says, "I'm taking you to the queen."